Good morning, everybody. Shufflemore again. We are going to be going over chapter 6, which is we're dealing with vitamins today. Um, there's this different types of vitamins that are out there, and the ones that we're going to be covering today is vitamin A, vitamin B6, B12, vitamin D, E, C. I know that's a lot, but these are some of them. A lot of them are essential to our body's composition, and it's imperative that you understand what they do and how much we're supposed to have. Is it beneficial to us, and things of that nature. But first of all, we want to understand what is a vitamin. Vitamins are organic substances that carry out processes in the body virtual to health. Okay, and we have seen that most of the carbohydrates are their chains of glucose and proteins that are chains of amino acids. We also wanted to explain that although vitamins are needed only in small amounts, they also play a big role, an enormous role in your body composition. All right. Also, we wanted to say that wanted to let you know that the best way to ensure an adequate vitamin intake is to eat various and a different types of balanced diet of plants and animal food, or a vegetable diet. All right, not so much of a processed foods, meat diets. We want to have a balance of meat and vegetable diet as well. All right. We also want to have enriched fruits and vegetables, to have some good vitamins as well. We also want to have short cooking, such as steaming and stir frying. Short, because the longer that we cook, we start losing the essential vitamins that are in the foods that we eat. Okay, and then vitamins are classified according to how soluble they are in fat or water. Okay, we are going to be covering fat soluble vitamins and water soluble vitamins. We need to make sure that we understand which each one of those are, and that is on page 153. And then fat soluble vitamins is a group of vitamins that generally occur in foods containing fats, including vitamin A, D, E, and K. In water soluble vitamins, a group of vitamins that are soluble in water and are stored in the body for various lengths of times, including vitamin C, niacin, vitamin B, B6, vitamin B12. And if you look on the bottom of the page of 153, it's table 6.1, and it tells you exactly what is a fat soluble vitamins, and a water soluble vitamins, where it breaks it down. It's a little bit easier to understand what it is versus what it has in the paragraph as well. Okay, now we're going to go into vitamin A. What does vitamin A do for us? All right, vitamin A, it maintains the health of the eyes and vision. And it is, as when we were kids, it always said, well, uh, eating your vegetables helps with your eyes, right? And but it also promotes health skin in the surface of the lining of the lungs, the gastral tracts, and urinary tract, and it supports reproduction, growth, and development. All right, into where such as beta carotene and converted to a vitamin A, such as available oxidants, or to destroys in substance in the cells. So we want to make sure we eat the right vitamin A. And some of the vitamin A, where we can get that vitamin A from, is from liver, which is a very, very rich source of vitamin A, which is liver. And then milk and milk products and eggs as well. And then we can also get that from dark leafy greens such as broccoli and spinach. Uh, deep deep orange vegetables such as carrots and sweet potatoes. Now we're not talking about fried sweet potatoes. We're talking about sweet potatoes that are cooked correctly. And deep orange fruits such as apricots and cantaloupes, like they're talking about, is vibrant colors. Many red and orange and yellow fruits and vegetables contain carotenes and are these therefore they're very good sources of vitamin A. And if you notice, it says, "Am I getting enough?" And it states many Americans are not getting enough vitamin A. You're going to notice that there is a trend on the United States. Americans in general are not getting a bunch of their vitamins in the adequate amount that they're supposed to. And if you have a prolonged amount of not getting or having too much of a vitamin A, you could damage your cells and also weaken the bones as well. All right, and then we have vitamin D, and if you do not in order to get your vitamin, you can get that from the sun. You can also get that from milk as well. And you can also look on page 157, and it has table 6.3, and it tells you what good food sources where you can get that vitamin D from. You can get it from cod, salmon, mackerel, orange juice, milk, yogurt, sardines, eggs, ready-to-eat cereals, cheese, Swiss, and about 1 ounce. And now it states as well, am I getting enough food? And the majority of adults, and this is really, really important, it states that the majority of adults and many children in the United States do not meet the RDA for vitamins. All children and adults and elderly encouraged to meet the RDA for vitamin D by consuming the vitamin D foods in both natural occurrence and fortified foods. As you get older, the amount of vitamin D for your body makes from the sun exposure decreases by more than 50%. So, the older you get, you won't get that, and so you're probably going to have to take a substitute, like you won't be on the sun that much, so you're going to have to take a pill for that vitamin D deficiency. Okay, and and like it states, and if you is it harmful? Well, excess vitamin D can lead to calcium deposits in the heart, blood vessels, and the kidneys, and which can cause problems and even death as well. So too much of a good thing when you get older can actually hurt you as well. Vitamin D. What does vitamin D do? It's an antioxidant such as vitamin D acts to protect your cells against the effect of free radicals. Free radicals can damage the cells and may contribute to the development of cardiovascular disease and cancer. It appears that vitamin D may indeed reduce the risk of heart disease. Now, where do we get the vitamin E from? Well, we can get them from wheat germ oil, Rice Krispies, 1 cup, sunflower seeds, almonds, sunflower oils, peanut butter, and you notice it tells you the percentage by the RDA of how much that we adults should get. Okay, and then it says where we can get them from. We get vegetable oil, seeds, leafy green vegetables, and are we getting enough? And like I said, it's a trend. We really don't get enough of it in our system. It can be harmful. A very high dosage is harmful as well. And then we go into vitamin C. Where can we get vitamin C from? Well, we can get it from oranges, bell peppers, kiwis, strawberries, dark fruity vegetables. So that's where we can get those from, and also by getting those vitamin C, it helps with your immune system, especially when you're sick. It helps you heal when you get a cut, because that vitamin C will help deal with that as well. If you go to page 162, am I getting enough? Well, like I stated before, low intake of vitamin C tends to reflect the fact that many Americans have low intake of fruits and vegetables, in which we have stated before in previous chapters, dealing with eating the right proteins and eating the mono. A lot of us eat saturated fats, and we're not eating the our LDL is too high, and our HDL. We have to eat the good good cholesterol versus the bad cholesterol. We have to make sure that we're eating right and we're getting the right vitamins in our system. All right, and then you look on page 162, and it tells you what good source of vitamin C that we're going to need. Then we go into the thiamine, riboflavin, and niacin. Too much, sometimes your body will make it, but the one that's really harmful, too much to the body, is the niacin. That's on page 164. You go into the vitamin B. What does vitamin B do? It has many jobs, and it is popular, and it's popular among athletes, right? But it does not make you. It does not result in making you stronger or even have any more stamina than anybody else would. But it, in order to get your vitamin B6, you can get that from meat, poultry, fish, and fortified, ready-to-eat cereals, in which is in figure 6.7. Am I getting enough? Well, vitamin D deficiency is uncommon, and inadequate vitamin B status is usually associated with low concentration of both vitamin B complex, such as vitamin B12 and folic acid. And is it harmful? Well, vitamin B above the upper level can cause irritable nerve damages. So yes, it could be too much. Could be harmful to you as well. And also on table 6.6, it also shows you a where you can get your vitamin B6. And then one of the last things we're going to be talking about is the B12. Where you can get it from? You can get it from green leafy vegetables, legumes, and fortified breads and cereals. Am I getting enough? Many Americans don't get enough. Like we stated before, we do not, as Americans, we do not get enough. So we need to make sure that we eat the right foods. And if you look on table 6.7, it tells you where we need to get it. And a lot of dietary supplements. If you look on page 169, a lot of people, try to have different methods, and they'll start using different supplements, dietary supplements, and they'll start using fish oil, which is a good substitute to get those vitamins that you need, and that is on page 169. So really, really important. Make sure you look over this chapter. It is over vitamins, of what vitamin A, C, D, E, with B6 and B12. We are going to have our test this week. Make sure that you have to the end of the week to do it. Make sure you submit your review. Change it to a PDF. Submit it online. I hope we have another good week. We're going to have something coming up at the end of this week by the 28th for you online. Make sure you all, the students online, I need a copy of your degree evaluation. Please send that to me. I'll put a link up here so you can submit it to me on this week. I need a degree evaluation. It is on your web advisor. It is on the right hand side. I'll try to do a video to show you where to go for it. Please do that as soon as possible. I need it by this Friday. If you have any questions, please call me or email me. If there's anything you need, please let me know. All right, thank you so much. Y'all have a great day. Bye-bye.